Hey guys, your girl SeekretD with Strawberry Letter Response. So this lady writes in, she said that she is suspecting that her husband is cheating. She said lately when he goes on his business trips, he goes MIA and she cannot reach him. So she said that she went to see for herself. So usually she said that since he works close to the airport, when he goes on a trip, he parks his car at his job and takes a lift to the airport. So she said she went to the job and hid to see if somebody else was going to join him in the lift, but she said she didn't catch him. The next trip, she said she went to his job. His car was not there. She said an hour later, he called her and told her that he had landed and he was checking into the hotel. She said luckily he used his business card, so she wasn't able to check the statements. She said later that night, she sent him a picture of her in the bathtub covered in bubbles and he didn't reply. She said she gave him a text and said she thinks she heard something and she's scared. He didn't reply. She fell asleep. She woke up at 2:30 in the morning. She called him. He didn't answer. He texted her, he called her at 7 o'clock and said he was about to grab coffee before his meeting and said he was dog tired, so he slept through her text messages and her phone calls. She said when he came home 2 days later, he had 245 more miles on his car than he did when he left. So she's thinking that he's seeing someone that lives local to them and pretending he's going on a business trip. She said when she told him that, he denied it and said that she was fabricating things. So she wants to know if he was telling the truth. Listen, y'all be having everything right in your face and still be like, is he lying? Yes, he's lying, because why his car wasn't at his job for starters? Because you know, at least at minimum, if he's getting on an airplane, the car is left at the job. So he didn't leave the car at the job, so you know that he didn't get on the airplane. And yet, when you told him he was seeing somebody local, because like you said, he added 245 miles on his car, which shouldn't have been if he was to drive his car to work, leave it there, and then drive it home when he came back. He doesn't have a response for that. Besides, you're making up stuff, you're mugging, da-da-da-da-da-da. Y'all gonna learn to listen to your intuition and to pay attention to the signs, because you're over here writing talking about was he telling the truth, which tells us that you're doubting yourself, which tells us that you're not gonna leave this man, which tells us you're just gonna deal with it and keep snooping and keep acting like you Inspector Gadget. And the more you find out, you're just gonna keep doubting yourself, because he's gonna keep telling you the same thing, or he's gonna get smarter about how he moves. So maybe now he will take a lift to the lady's house and leave his car there. Maybe he's gonna stay there and take cabs around the place. He might just spend more money. Who the hell knows at this point? Because you confronted him with no intention of actually doing anything or getting real information, because he gave you nothing. And now you're talking about, was he telling the truth? No, he wasn't telling the truth. You know that and we know that, but it really doesn't matter. So listen, I cannot tell you what to do at this point, because I don't think you're ready to leave him, because everybody knows my answer is going to be to run for the hills, because he's lying and he's cheating, and that's just it. But if you want to sit there and question whether or not he is lying, then you sit there and you do that, and maybe be Inspector Gadget for a couple more business trips and see how you feel about it. When you're ready and you're tired of the bullshit, you're going to leave. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. All right, bye.